So we were accidentally cut short by a phone call during part 2, but that is a rainbow bubble tip anemone. I'm trying to get a better, closer view with this camera. The zoom kind of screws it up when there's a lot of movement. See, I got this one right there, and in the background right there you can kind of see another one from another member of the New Jersey Reef Club that kind of was getting rid of his tank and first come first serve. He said to me when I got them that they were about the size of a baseball. However, since I've had them, this is about the biggest that they've gotten, and this is maybe about the size of a 50-cent piece or a silver dollar at most. They remain closed, which isn't uncommon for anemones to do after they've been disturbed for about a month and a half. I thought that they were goners. I mean, they didn't get much bigger than that. They attached to rocks, which was a good sign. And then finally they opened up and turned into this. So, I mean, I don't know if they were once that big, because anemones do shrink in size, and this one, you know, is opened up and is getting better. But in the past, I've bought a rainbow bubble tip anemone, and it did the same, but didn't make it. You know, in this particular species, anemone seems to be the one that is common. However, I've had the most difficulty with the Condi, beginner pretty much anemone that you can get really cheap at the store, which has one of the most powerful stings out of all the anemones that you can buy locally. I've had multiple success with. In fact, this is my third. The first one died just because the tank wasn't ready. The second one got massive, and he relocated and basically got sucked into the filter system. I got him back and he survived, and he was living in the filter, the canister filter. Brought him back in the tank, he did fine, and then a couple months later he disappeared. Now, I thought he went back in the filter, but I ripped that all apart and couldn't find him. I couldn't find him anywhere around the tank. The only thing I can think of is that at nighttime, sometimes these guys will shrink up to about the size of, maybe a quarter, and he was eaten at that size by a snowflake eel. It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, I don't know if that's a possibility or not, but he just disappeared, and he was massive beforehand. So I replaced him with this guy who is a small Condi compared to what I've had in the past, but he's growing well. They're white like that, and they usually say anemones shouldn't be white, but these guys kind of normally come this color. However, in the past, the healthier, bigger ones will eventually gain a color somewhat of like a green tint or a blue tint, maybe even a purple, but they usually start out white. And when you feed them, they will add some color. In the next video, I am going to feed these guys so you guys can get a good tour of what it's like to feed in my tank, and I feed multiple different things, and I'll kind of go over that with you guys in that video.